The following contest is our main event, scheduled with television time remaining, and it is a special challenge match. Introducing first, they are accompanied by Lance McCade, Mr. Chris and Simon, the Posse.
These idiots are going to hit somebody in the audience or camera guys or something.
For real.
You've got Simon,
Take out a lighter.
Mr.
Something.
Chris, and Lance, who they've stolen away from his family.
Yeah,
and
they
you
brainwashed this poor child.
Yeah, you saw a moment ago that Flex is back. TOO KOOL II is back here in Memphis Wrestling, and this feud dates back many, many, many years with a brand new layer.
And introducing next, their opponents, it is the team of Tim Grind and Flex, TOO KOOL II.
TOO KOOL II is here and looking for a fight, and it is on! Bell rings, we're underway. It's every man for himself, and Lance is on the floor. And like I said, this dates back a long, long time. Tim Grind and Flex were
Don't
put
age
together.
them.
Were put together by Grandmaster Sexay Brian Christopher a long time ago to be TOO KOOL II. So here in a way, we're paying homage to the late great Brian Christopher. TOO KOOL II is back, and they're taking care of the Posse. Here you go, Maria. Who's your daddy chance breaking out?
Daddy
As
grinds.
Flex busting a move here, and wait a minute. What is Lance doing?
I don't know, but he's gonna beg for forgiveness. Or he better.
Oh, Flexer taking off his belt. Looks like Tim Grind as well. There might be a spanking on the horizon here.
What is the Posse up to? They're always up to something.
Looks like the Posse from behind with a chair. Oh, right in the back of Flex. I think that was a trap. Lance getting in the ring, causing the distraction, and now, as you can see, the Posse are on top, choking the daylights out of Tim Grind.
They might have brainwashed this child, but they are very strategic.
Brainwashed Lance. We saw months ago Tim Grind return to Memphis Wrestling for his son. Right head first into the steel chair. There are no rules here today on Memphis Wrestling. This is your main event. The Posse head to head with TOO KOOL II.
What is he doing with that belt?
He literally has this belt wrapped around the face of Tim Grind. Meanwhile, on the other side, Flex and Mr. Chris. Looks like Lance is out there helping. Down goes Lance. Thank goodness.
You want to play big boy games, you better be ready for big boy prizes.
Speaking of big boy games, steel chair to the back. Now to the ribs. Simon's in big trouble.
Yes, he is. It looks like little Chris is hurting as well.
I would like to call a headlock or a wrist lock or something like that, maybe a suplex, I don't know, but instead, steel chair across the back, and now the Posse are getting a little bit of their own medicine.
Well, it's about damn time.
Tim and Flex look to be a cohesive unit, even after all these years. Flex looks like he's, and what a shot to the back of Mr. Chris.
If Chris had a hump in his back, it's gone now.
You can say that again. Or maybe he has a hump in his back at this point.
Oh, he flattened it out.
Meanwhile, Flex is back in the ring with Mr. Chris. And on the floor, Simon takes a spill over the ring steps. Action is all over the place here. Big power slam from Flex. You can tell Flex is having a great time in there. Even though it's one hell of a fight, that's what these men were built for. The Posse stirring on the floor. In bad shape.
Stirring? I think they're struggling.
Meanwhile, look back inside the ring here. It's Lance. Hits Flex from behind, but no damage done. Oh.
Whoop his ass.
Here we go.
Whoop it.
Tim, Papa Tim, and
Yes.
Uncle Flex
Bend him over the knee.
bending Lance over the knee and giving him a good old what for? Spanking his butt. And he's not done yet.
You know, Bill Dundee did that to me one time. Just brought back some memories.
This is a family show, Maria. Big shot from Mr. Chris. Back on Flex
Oh,
here.
Will better
On the
watch out,
floor. Tim and Flex on the floor.
In the wall. Okay.
Into the wall. You know I love that.
Yep.
They fought all the way to the locker room, it appears. Meanwhile, Tim and Flex, Simon and Tim in the ring. Big shoulder tackle. We're going to try to get a camera back there to keep up with the action with Flex and Mr. Chris. Hip, hop,
Oh.
drop. Wait a minute, what? Referees, you need to go and tell.
I mean, am I going to? How bad is this?
Ladies and gentlemen, by decision of referee Will Gibson, this match has resulted in a no contest. Due to referee stoppage.